What's up, y'all? It's Friday, bitch! What's up, y'all? It's Friday, right? We know it's Friday. You know it's my favorite day. I say it every Friday. Y'all so stupid. I already know. Y'all so silly. It's Friday. And it's my favorite day of the week. I got some shit I want to talk about today. But I didn't get no, you guys don't forget to send me your topics on the shit you want to talk about on Fridays, because that is the time to tell me what you want to talk about. This nigga look like he's trying to break into that car. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. I need to go to the gas station. Let's sit right here for a second and we could talk. The sun is out today. It's a beautiful day. It's Friday. What do y'all have planned today? I know I have planned when I get home, I am taking a spiritual bath. I need grounding because this week has been kind of weird. Probably because I'm PMSing. I know that's TMI, but you can understand. You can feel it. I can feel it when I say I can feel it coming on, because I can feel my whole attitude changing. I can feel it. It is a chemical change. It's everybody's at this goddamn gas station. I need to go over here. But the gas is $4.19. And across the street, it's $3.47. I don't understand how that works. Can somebody explain to me how they determine the price of gas and why directly across the street from one another, the gas is like so much more, almost like 50 cents more than, more than 50 cents, 60 cents, 65 cents more? Why is that? Can somebody explain? I don't understand how that works. Anyway, I did want to talk about a couple of things, but I'm going to get some gas first and then we can get comfortable and talk about. These motherfuckers is in line to get gas. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Am I going to wait in line to pay 65 cents more? I wonder how that is. I don't understand that. I am really confused about it. I never understood that. Anyway, am I going to wait in line for gas, or am I going to go across the street and just pay $4.19? This is $3.47. Bitch, I'm going to $3.47. We just going, that nigga was blowing his reefer. Let's see what we about to do. I'm going to see what we get ready to do. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to get in front of her. She's going to be mad at me. Sorry, lady. You got in the wrong line, bitch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tell the Grammys, fuck that over ape shit. Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit? Stack my money fast and go. Get my gas fast and go, honey. You got in the wrong line, bitch. Sorry. Sorry, girl. Oh, I know she mad at me, but she got in the wrong line. You was already in line. I got in the line where the man just happened to be leaving. Sorry, girl. Oh, don't hit my shit, old man, with your fat fisherman head on. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Let's go to work. Let's go to work like a doctor. Full tank on you bitches. I'm in a good mood. It is so weird. I love it. Come on, nigga. I love it. I love every minute of Fridays. Like right when I get up, I'll be like, oh. And the truth be told, I woke up like 2 o'clock this morning. It was like 2:30. I was like, oh, it's Friday. And I just lay there, open my window, let that cool air come through. Anyway, so I did want to talk about something, a few things that happened this week. I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you saw this video. It's a viral video of this guy and this girl sitting in a restaurant, and she is asking him to pay for the bill.
Pay for it.
Nah, I invited my daughter, not you. You trying to hop in the car and shit. No. I'm not finna, no. You tripping. Where your money at?
I'm not paying for this. You doing all that.
Man, you doing all that? You supposed to pay for your own shit. I told my daughter to come, not you.
Lawyer, why you pay for that?
You got me fucked up, I'm telling you. You got
I'm
me
not
fucked
paying
up.
for this. Pay for that.
Look, you is paying for it. That's your shit.
I'm not paying for that shit.
You got me fucked up.
Why would you throw that shit on me? I'm not paying for that shit. Goofy, come on. Who fucking pay for their bills?
I invited my daughter. I invited my daughter though.
I'm not paying for
I
that
invited you.
I'm not paying for that shit.
I told you to stay home. Don't get mad.
Now you pay for that shit.
And she has the bill in her hand. And she says, you know, just go ahead and pay for it. And he was like, no, I didn't invite you. I've invited my daughter. I invited my daughter. I didn't invite you. I invited my daughter. You the one that jumped in the car. And she's being filmed. And it looks like initially she thinks she's being filmed because she looks directly into the camera, and then she looks kind of embarrassed, and then she's like, just pay for it. I mean, like, he was like, but I didn't invite you. I didn't tell you to come. Where on earth would you go and sit down and eat something with someone, especially your child's father, and he didn't invite you, and you just jumped your ass in the car and thought you was going to get a free meal? Who would do that? Who? I said, and I got into it with several people about it. I said, first of all, well, let me finish the video. In the video, he says he didn't invite her. He made those statements. Then he throws a drink in her face. And she gets up so fast, and the baby is sitting right there. She gets up and throws a drink directly in his face. He threw the drink first. And then she was like, because she had said, just pay for it, and threw the bill at him. He threw the drink at her. She threw a drink at him, and she said, you a whole ass nigga. How you not going to pay for somebody's meal? You a whole ass nigga. She got the baby, got her purse, got the baby sippy cup, and walked away. So, nigga, you still had to pay for the food. You stupid ass nigga. Why would she think that he was going to pay for her food? My question originally was, first of all, why would she go and break bread with him, assuming that he's going to pay for her meal? Unless it was no conversation prior. She assumed that he was going to pay for it. Who hops in a car? I just don't believe what he said. So my first initial reaction was, so you mean to tell me he broke bread with her and sat with her the whole time and did not tell her she was going to have to pay for her meal? Is that what happened? And then my second question was, and my second statement was, everybody who made a comment about this short video is only going by their past experiences. Either actually they experienced it or observed it, their perception, and their ideas. I don't know what happened before. All I know is this man was telling her, I didn't invite you. You hopped in the car. I invited my daughter. I didn't invite you. To me, I feel like, first of all, why were you recording it if not to embarrass her? Get it. Hey, get it. If not to embarrass her and to make her let's go. You got the arrow, bruh. Oh my God, Comcast. Are you bad at driving in addition to customer service? God damn. Will you go? I just didn't understand why everybody was like, she shouldn't have did. Of course, no one should expect any nigga to pay for them when they go out to eat, especially a child's father. Number one. Number two, why would you hop in a car if you were not invited? Why would you hop in the car and go and sit down a whole ass meal and expect for somebody to pay for it? I just don't believe that anybody would do that. And that's just from my experience and my perception and my ideas. I don't think any woman would get in the car with her child's father uninvited, go sit down and have a meal. Let's say the meal lasts 30 to 45 minutes from order to the check, to when the check comes. I don't think any woman would sit down assuming that her child's father, and they were at Chili's or something like that, would pay for her meal. I just don't believe that unless it was a setup. That's how I see it. Like, you set me up. Like, okay, did you invite me? She didn't say anything like, well, you told me to come. She didn't say anything. All she kept saying was like, dude, just pay for the bill. Like, what's the big deal? Like, what's up? I'm not paying for the bill. You pay for your own bill. I didn't invite you. I invited my daughter. It doesn't make sense, y'all. It does not make sense. Why would you jump in a car uninvited? Who does that? Who? And then some nigga was like, you don't know no birds that would do that? No, nigga, I don't know no fucking bitch who would jump in a car with a nigga, her child's father, and expect for him to pay the bill. Unless she assumed, because there was no conversation. There was no not inviting. There was no, you're not invited. How you jump in a car and expect for somebody to pay the bill? That's why it just didn't make sense to me. That logically does not make sense to me. Who does that? Oh, the people got on me. You stupid. You projecting. Everybody's projecting. You don't know what happened before. And that's the thing I said. I need to see the whole video because I don't have enough context to determine whether or not he's fucking playing around with her. Because why would you record it? Why would you record it and then post it and embarrass your child's mother? Why would you do that? I hate niggas. Like, I hate niggas like that. Why would you do that? Why would she expect for you to pay for her if there was no discussion on who was going to pay? I was always taught, my grandmother used to tell me, don't you ever go nowhere with a nigga and not have money in your pocket. Because the nigga may switch up, he may think he's going to get some pussy out of you and you don't give him no pussy and he asks you to pay for your own shit and you won't be sitting there stuck washing dishes in the back or whatever the fuck. Always bring some money with you when you going out. Don't ever assume somebody is going to pay for you. That's why for me it didn't make sense. Why the fuck would you jump in a car uninvited and then sit down and have a meal with a nigga and expect him to pay? And then he throws a drink in her face. She told him, you a whole ass nigga. Why wouldn't you pay for this? I just don't know the whole story, so I can't. From what I saw, it looked like a setup. It looked like she was set up, and I don't like it. I don't think anything good can come from trying to embarrass your child's mother. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, because and decide for yourself. Because for me, I thought it was a setup. I just was like, because I don't know any woman who would hop in the car uninvited and expect for a nigga to pay her bill, especially her child's father. Ooh, God, child, please, boo, bye. The sun, honey, she blinded me with science. She blinded me with science. This guy's on a motorcycle, off his motorcycle, sitting on the corner. We'll wonder what happened. Okay, y'all, so we good. Okay, so I wanted to talk about, let's talk about Tina Knowles and this video of her talking to, what's her husband's name? Oh shit, I can't think of her husband's name. Lawson. I just know his last name is Lawson because of Bianca Lawson from Queen Sugar. It's his daughter. So you know Bianca Lawson and Beyonce and Solange are stepsisters. So it's some interview, I don't know what it was. It's just some interview, and she's describing how her relationship with this, how she's found somebody that she really loves and this and that.
The type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, he has a lot of the qualities. No. He has a lot of the qualities that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women.
She says, what happened? And she says, he's not perfect. Absolutely not. And then she puts her hand on his leg, and then he was like, wait, I'm not perfect? She was like, no, you're not perfect. And then she goes on to say how she loves him, and he, makes her, how he makes her feel, and this and this and that. So all these niggas, fragile ass, ego ass niggas, full of ego, full of fragile masculinity, gonna say, why would she say that he wasn't perfect? Because he's not, and neither are you. Why would she say he's not perfect? He's not. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. And I don't think that I think he was playing, I think he was playing, but I think that everybody took it like, oh shit. She said, I'm not perfect. No, nigga, you not perfect. You, none of you niggas is perfect. None of you niggas is perfect, okay? You're not perfect because you're divorced and you're remarried to Beyonce's mother. So obviously you're not perfect because you just not. I don't see, honey, you're not going to tailgate me all the way to the city. You need to get over there. Yeah, go get over. Get your ass over. I'm not the one to sit behind. I think everybody is like trying to, projecting, obviously, saying that she shouldn't have said that he wasn't perfect, or shouldn't have said no. She should have responded with a yes. Oh, I'm not perfect? Oh, honey, yes, you are. Why would you lie to him? Why? Y'all like to lie to your partners? Y'all like to lie? Well, why would you lie to him and tell him that he is perfect? She was like, absolutely not. I said, come on, Miss Tina. He's not perfect. I don't understand why people think that he was supposed to. Most of the things that really irk me is the response to things that we see, because it's all full of, a lot of it is projecting. Like I said, a lot of it is experience or observable things that you've seen people go through. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to get over here. I didn't want to get over y'all not acting right. I just need to get past this truck and then I can move forward. Is that the cops? Let me see. Is that the Fraternal Order of Police? You know, the people who have been given executive orders to eliminate black people. I think the next purge should be about the citizens targeting bad cops and the good cops who don't speak up. I think the next purge should be about that. Get it to whoever you need to talk to, y'all. Get it to the people. That's what the next purge should be about. Yes, the citizens rallying to go through the community, go through the city, and kill every single bad cop and every single good cop who kept his mouth shut. That's what should happen on the purge. A fictional story, of course. You know, it's not real. It's fake. You know. And what do y'all think about the goddamn presidential alerts, honey? I'm so mad that you can't block that shit. But John McAfee, is that his name? John? I just know his name. I think it's John McAfee. He said that there's a device or a program in your phone, some kind of little, he calls it a chip, but it's not technically a chip, but it's in your phone. It's called an E911. Go look it up. But it allows for your location. It just allows for your phone to be accessible, basically. And I hope that these presidential alerts are only for this administration, because I feel like it is a tactic to control. Like, I really do. I just don't like the fact that every person in this country is going to get an alert at the same time. And it just reminds me of the purge. Like, it just really does. Like, this is an alert that goes through everybody's phone. Who approved that? Like, I don't want it on my phone. Why do I have to get it? Why aren't telecommunications or service providers saying, no, we will not do this? We are privately owned companies and we are not allowing you to send presidential alerts. I blocked Trump on Twitter. I don't want to see nothing from him. I don't want to see nothing, let alone an alert come through my personal phone that I pay the fucking bill for. I don't want it. And I don't know why these telephone companies, but because this chip is basically designed for like Amber Alerts, weather alerts, and stuff like that. It's not for you, the government. I'm just over it. I don't want it. I don't want it on my phone, and you can't block it. So, shit is stupid. See, y'all ain't give me nothing to talk about. Oh, I wanted to talk about possessing children. Possessing children. Somebody tweeted, I don't think people think through when they're having children. And I agree. I don't think that people think it through. I don't think that people sit with it long enough and to say like, should I bring a child in this world? I believe, like, you know, you hear me say, I believe that having children is an ego-fueled action. I want a son, I want a junior, I wanted this, I want a daughter so I can dress up. It's really a self-serving action, in my opinion. And I think that when I hear people talk about their children with the possessive, you know, my child, my son, you're my child, you're my this, my husband, my wife, my this. Why do they have names? Don't they have names? Does your husband have a name? I hate to hear a bitch every time she talks about her spouse is my husband. Bitch, what's his name? What is his name? Do he have a name, or he's just yours? You know what I'm saying? Same thing for children. I make a conscious effort not to refer to them as my sons, my son. It is hard not to do, because that's, you know, how the sentence structure is, but it's possessive, and I don't want them to feel like I know how it feels for a parent to feel like they're over you. I'm your parent. I have the right, because I'm your parent, to do this thing, because you're my child. You can't talk to me like that, but I can talk to you like that. I can disrespect you, but you can't disrespect me because you're my child. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that frame of thinking, or that pattern of raising children. I just don't. I think you should raise children, you should protect them, guide them, provide them some structure, of course, love them. I just don't think that you should possess your child. I just don't think that they're not a mini you, they're not many thumbprints of you. They're their own people, and you should raise them in that way. to be self-governing individuals. You understand what I'm saying? To be their own person. My sons and then I remember I used to refer to their father as my ex, and I was like, ugh, I don't want possession over that at all. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want possession. I don't want that possession. So now they're the boy's father. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to say that was my, I think as human beings, I think in terms of like relationships, we have a desire or because of the way that society works, this need to own another person, to own your husband, to own your wife, to own your children, my husband, my wife. I don't know. That's just the way that I think, and I've made a conscious effort to understand that these boys were given to me to guide, not to possess, not to own, not to inject with my fears and my ideas, but to allow them to think freely, for self-expression. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you start, I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. I just feel a lot of people have children so they could like basically relive their lives through them. You know what I mean? Like, but I always think about my brother and my father. Their relationship is so weird, like based on, like, I believe that my father, he used to always be mad at my brother, always mad at him for doing something that basically he was doing on his own and making his own decision, but my father didn't like the decision because that's something that he wouldn't do. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't allow my brother to be his own person. And my brother is a third. He's a third. So you already have his name. He wants you to act like him. He wants you to make decisions that would be decisions that he would make. I just saw my brother grow up not having his own identity. And it's because you don't have your own name. You don't have your own name. And now this man is basically teaching you how to navigate through this world like him and make decisions like he would. And so I think a lot of the way that my brother has walked through his life with a lot of, like, you know, not really fully engaging in life because he's a shadow. He's my father's shadow. It's really weird. It's a weird relationship. That's why I call his ass a daddy's girl. Because it's a weird relationship, but there's possession. Like, you're my child. And then it really sucks when you get older and your parents are still referring to you as a child. You're my child. I'm not your child anymore. I'm another adult, and we're two adults having an experience together. I'm not your child. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to nothing. I don't have to do nothing you say. Nothing you tell me to do, I don't have to do it. And I'm only going to respect you if you respect me, because why? That's what you taught me how to deal with other people. Respect people who respect you. So therefore, I'm not going to allow another adult human, I don't give a fuck who they are, to disrespect me. Because I learned that from my parents. How the hell I'm gonna allow you to disrespect me, and you taught me not to allow people to disrespect me? So because you're my parent and you own me, I'm your child, I have to allow that? No, ma'am. Now let's talk about Kavanaugh, since I just got an alert about his fucking ass. So what y'all think is going on? Oh, let's talk about Bette Midler first. Wait a fucking minute. Let's back up and talk about Bette Midler. Bette Midler tweeted, "The women are the niggas of society." Women are the niggers, the N-word she put, of society. Raped, enslaved, abused, all of these different things, all of these adjectives on how slaves were treated. Oh, Black Twitter got in her ass. We got in your ass, Bette Midler. I said, you know what? First of all, you saying that women are the niggas of society, that means that you have an understanding on how black people are treated. Furthermore, we still here. So I don't understand what you're talking about, because we still get treated in all the adjectives that you decided to use. People were trying to defend her, saying it was a Yoko Ono quote, and it was a Yoko Ono quote, but Yoko Ono took a quote from Oh my gosh, I can't remember. She took a quote from a book that said that the nigger woman, is the like the mule of society. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the quote in the description so you can see where the quote was derived from where Yoko Ono took it. But when Yoko Ono said it, she removed black women. Then Bette, here she comes in context of the Kavanaugh case, saying that women are the niggas of society. Well, who am I? I'm a woman, and this is the whole thing about white feminism, because it is a very strong branch of white nationalism and white supremacy. It's a very strong branch, and we got to see that with how many 54% of white women voted for Donald Trump. We got to see how white women operate. We see all the time how white women operate in this society, right? But then for them to say, oh my God, you're treating us like niggers. Bitch, you need to reevaluate your whole life. Hocus Pocus is canceled this season. No more Hocus Pocus, Bette Midler. And I know Bette Midler, you know, and I think white women, they just completely forget about us. But then when it's time for numbers, for us to move numbers and for us to get votes in, then they want to call on black women. Can y'all help us? Now we want to include you guys in our march. Can you wear pussies on your head, please? No, bitch, we're not helping you, because you often forget us when it's time to stand up. You want us because we bring the numbers, we bring the voices, we bring change. Y'all don't bring, y'all just upset because you're not white men. That's it. You one step away. Bette Midler, and it's so funny because it's like, I'm an ally. No, you're not. You forgot about a whole group of women, black women. How can you say women are the niggas of society and black women exist? Like, what are you saying? What are you saying, Bette? I don't think Bette Midler meant it, but I think it's like a quote and it makes it sound good, but then you got to sit down and actually analyze it and understand you can't say that. I hate for anybody to say that such and such are the niggers of society. Like you have an idea, like that girl Vega from Love and Hip Hop Miami. She basically equates the word nigga with being poor. It's a lot of niggas in the ghetto. I'm a nigga. We in the ghetto. We poor. What? It's a trip. Y'all are a trip. So the Kavanaugh case, do y'all think he's gonna be sitting down in the Supreme Court? What y'all think? I think he is. I think all of this hullabaloo is it's in vain. I think the whole political system as a whole is a fucking scam. I really do. I think voting is a scam. I think the whole thing is a scam, and it's an illusion of inclusion. I believe that. I truly believe it. I believe the voices of the citizens mean absolutely nothing. Sorry. And who else I want to talk about? Tamar and Iyanla. Tamar is a whole asshole. That bitch is an asshole. Like, for real. You gonna sit up there. First of all, I love when Iyanla told her, your behavior, what did she say? Your behavior ruins your message. Because it's like Tamar is like affirming things that Iyanla is saying, but bitch, you're included in the critique. You forget you included in the critique she's making. And that mama, that I don't need nobody telling me what to do. A lot of black women are like that. Older black women, they don't want nobody telling them how to govern their children. These are my children. But as you can see, Tony motherfucking Braxton said, if you motherfuckers weren't my family, you wouldn't be my friends. When I tell you that resonated in my soul, I said, come on, Tony, for having the bravery to say that in front of your black ass mama and daddy. If you motherfuckers weren't my family, you definitely wouldn't be my fucking friends. I don't like none of you niggas. I don't like none of you. Yeah, I love you, but I don't like none of you niggas. I don't like y'all. Every last one of them. And she didn't leave her mama out, and she didn't leave her daddy out. And I'm so happy that she had the brave fucking pussy enough to say what the fuck she wanted to say. I'm so proud of her. And Tamar said, I gotta watch the second part. I just watched that clip. I watched the first part of them being late and disrespecting Iyanla. And y'all invited me. I'm keeping my commitments. The mother wouldn't commit at the beginning. It just shows a cycle. You learning this shit from your parents. That nobody would commit when they said when it's time to get a divorce. Well, what's going to happen to us? Ask your mama, ask your daddy, ask your mama. Who is going to take ownership? Who is going to commit to it? I was here for it. I need to watch the second part. All I saw was Tony say that I don't like you niggas. I don't like y'all. And I'm here for it. What else is going on? That's it. I don't know. I think I'm done for the day. I'm getting ready to go have a wonderful day and have a don't forget to email me at polite as fck@gmail.com so that you can send me and just name it #It's Friday in the subject so I know what it is, and then you can tell me whatever topic. Send them throughout the week so by the time Friday comes we know what we want to talk about, okay? And if you give me a topic we talk about, if it's okay, then I'll say like this is the person who, I'll shout you out. You understand what I'm saying? So anyways, that's my time, y'all. We're at 35 minutes. I think that's enough time to run my goddamn mouth. I need to finish my coffee. It's cold again. Running my fucking mouth. You guys have a wonderful day. I can't think of anything else to talk about. So have a wonderful day and take care of each other, all right?